silly paintbrushes. Hurry up! I haven't got all day. Right. You naughty paintbrushes. I'll do a stronger spell to make you go faster. Sam, pop, zip, pow! More, bigger, faster, now! Oh, it's going a bit wrong.
There's your tea, Your Majesty. Will that be all?
Yes, thank you.
Nanny! Help! Help!
Goodness me!
Nanny! Make the magic stop!
Thunder and lightning, north winds blow, magic spells, away you go!
Thank you, Nanny. You stopped it.
Yes, but I've had to stop all the fairy magic in the castle.
Oh.
Oof! What happened to the magic?
Ahem. There was a little problem in the kitchen, and I've had to stop all the fairy magic in the castle for one day, Your Majesties. Sorry.
Oh.
And the weather in the Little Kingdom today will be bright and sunny everywhere.
Hang on. If you've stopped all the magic in the castle, why is the TV still working?
The TV's not magic.
Isn't it? Really?
Oh.
Yes. Happy Elf Joke Day, wise old snail. Ha 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 ha.
What's that snail doing here?
Well, Daddy, the wise old elf played jokes on Nanny Plum, and she got angry and did a spell on him.
The wise old elf was just having fun. Don't you have a sense of humour, Nanny Plum?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Nanny Plum, why did you turn him into a snail?
It was meant to be a funny joke.
And was it funny?
No, Your Majesty.
He doesn't look very happy.
I'm not surprised. Turn him back into the wise old elf, please, Nanny Plum.
Very well, Your Majesty. Silly old elf, back to yourself.
Your Majesty, thank you so much for your help.
Oh, that's all right.
I must say you are looking most handsome today, Your Majesty. May I take your photograph?
Of course.
Your Majesty?
Not now, Nanny Plum. I'm having my picture taken.
Say cheese.
Cheese!
Stinky elf cheese.
I can't help playing jokes. It's Elf Joke Day, and I'm an elf.
Most amusing. Happy Elf Joke Day!
Happy Elf Joke Day!
The witch had frozen them solid, like frozen peas. Now, frozen peas don't get hungry, do they?
No.
Queen Thistle, where do the stars go in the daytime?
I'm sorry, Ben.
You said the sun came up and the stars went away. But where did the stars go?
Well, let's see what the book says. It doesn't say where the stars went.
Nanny Plum, do you know where the stars go in the daytime?
No.
Oh.
Perhaps we should ask King Thistle. He knows how the world works.
Yes, let's go and ask Daddy.
Enter!
Daddy, can we ask you a question?
Yes, of course, Holly. What is it?
Can you tell us where the stars go in the daytime?
What?
Where do the stars go when the sun comes up?
Well, they go. Yes, they go. I'm actually rather busy at the moment, Holly.
Our storybook said the stars went away.
But it didn't say where they went.
Oh, I see. Well,
There are plenty of books in the Royal Library. One of them might have the answer.
good idea, Queen Thistle. Come on, everyone.
Wow, it's very untidy in here.
That's because these are magic books.
You are very naughty books. Flying about and fidgeting. Chop, chop. Go sort yourselves out. ABC, neatly please.
How do we find what we're looking for?
These are...
Breakfast's ready, Holly.
Thank you, Nanny Plum.
Let's get your hair brushed, Holly.
And here's your crown.
All done. Mornings are such hard work.
Hello, Nanny Plum.
What is it, Ben? I haven't got time to be answering the door to elves.
Can Holly come out to play?
I'm afraid Princess Holly is too busy to...
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Holly. I've got a new watch.
Wow. Is it a real watch?
Yes, you can hear it ticking.
Oh, yes. Can you tell the time, Ben?
Not yet, but we're going to learn how to tell the time at school today.
Yes? Well, I'm sure you don't want to be late.
I'm an elf. Elves are never late. Bye, Holly.
Bye, Ben. I wish I had a watch.
Whatever for, Princess Holly?
If I had a watch, I could tell the time.
We fairies don't need watches. We have different ways of telling the time.
Like what, Nanny?
We have dandelion clocks. Here's a good one.
How can a dandelion tell the time?
We count how many puffs it takes to blow away all the seeds. Like this. 1, 2, 3. It took 3 puffs. That means 3 o'clock.
I want to go. What?
It's very late to be making so much noise. Shouldn't you be getting home, Ben?
We want to see Nanny be the tooth fairy.
But you've got school tomorrow, Holly.
It's the school holidays.
But it's very dark outside.
Princess Holly could do with some night flying practice.
But being a tooth fairy can be very dangerous work.
We'll be very careful.
But,
Please, can we go?
OK, as long as you stay close to Nanny.
Hooray!
When your tooth falls out, for whom do you shout?
The Tooth Fairy! Nanny, why did Mummy say being a tooth fairy was dangerous?
There are lots of things you need to be careful of when you're flying at night.
Like what? Ah!
Cobwebs, for instance. Good evening, Madam Spider. Sorry for damaging your web, but the young elf isn't very experienced at night flying.
Phew.
Bye.
Thanks, Nanny Plum.
Nanny, what else do we have to look out for? Ah,
Windows.
where did that come from?
Well done, Holly. You found the little girl's house. And that's the little girl.
She doesn't look very little.
Wow, look at that big girl.
Shush! She's also got big ears to hear us with, so be very quiet. Follow me.
She's very pretty.
Not too close, Princess Holly.
Ooh, her breath is pulling me in.
Beat your wings. As I said, we must be...
I've got a better idea.
Who's there?
King Thistle.
King Thistle who?
King Thistle.
Oh, Your Majesty.
You must be the Mrs. Witch I have heard so much about.
Please let me explain.
About your cleverness, your kindness and beauty.
Oh.
Not to mention your wonderful cooking.
Would you like a worm cake?
No, thank you. I believe you may have frozen Nanny Plum.
Yes, I have, but...
I completely understand why you would want to do this.
You do?
Nanny Plum can be quite rude at times, but she's really not that clever.
Yes, well...
I am sure, being as clever and as kind as you are, and knowing that Nanny really can't help herself, you will let her go this time. Quite apart from that, I need Nanny to cook my dinner.
I could cook you dinner, Your Majesty.
That's very kind of you.
I was just about to boil some toads in the hole.
But I just need Nanny Plum back.
I understand. Just one moment.
Say thank you for having me, Nanny.
Thank you for having me.
Goodbye, Mrs. Witch, and very nice to meet you.
I'm honoured, Your Majesty. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Daddy, you didn't tell Mrs. Witch off at all.
And you said Mrs. Witch was beautiful when she's ugly and smelly.
Well, Ben, there's a time for telling someone they're ugly and smelly, and a time to be just nice.
Do you want more? No problem.
Careful, Nanny Plum.
Oh, Mr. Elf, stop fussing. Jelly, jelly, a little bit more.
Nanny, they all want jelly.
Goodness me, we'll be here all day. I'll just have to make a lot more.
Nanny Plum!
More, more, more!
Jelly flood! The jelly is showing us the way out. Jelly flood!
I can hear something. What's that?
Jelly flood!
What are they shouting? Jerry Fudd?
What's Jerry Fudd?
Jelly flood!
Jelly Flood!
I've got my horn back.
I've got my wands back.
And the ants have got all the jelly they can eat.
The piano's taken a bit of a bashing.
Oh, I'm glad that's not my piano.
Actually, Your Majesty, it is your piano. I was just delivering it to you.
Oh.
It's okay, Daddy. It sounds lovely.
As long as you only play tunes with high notes.
Actually, Gaston, that's my chair.
Gaston says this chair is just right.
Goodness, it's like having Goldilocks to stay.
Never mind, Daddy. You can sit on this little chair. Yummy. Thanks, Nanny.
Yes, this food is delicious.
I suppose I'd better magic up some special ladybird food. By a ladybird's growl, food smelly and foul.
Look, smelly welly.
Gaston loves smelly food.
Why isn't he eating it then?
Gaston says it's too cold.
Hello, Gaston.
Daddy, I think he wants to try your food.
Have a little taste if you like, Gaston.
Gaston says it's just right.
It's such fun having Gaston visit us. Can he stay with us forever and ever, Daddy?
Maybe not forever, but he can stay until his house is mended.
Oh, goody!
And the weather in the Little Kingdom today will be bright and sunny everywhere.
Look, King Thistle, Gaston's getting better.
Splendid!
And the Pixie Pound has seen a drop to the $1.
Gaston says that this TV programme is a bit boring.
How about this one?
And this programme's too noisy. Now, let's mix all the ingredients. Blackberry, sugar, lemon, dewdrop, slug slime, and finally, the frog burp. And now, the magic words. Sugar and spice, glug, 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 burp of a frog, slime of a slug.
That's going to taste horrible.
No, Ben. Remember, it's a potion to rub on the feet, not to drink. Nobody would drink this.
Oh, my! That is bad! Ugh! That did taste disgusting!
Daddy, you shouldn't have drunk it.
You should have rubbed it on your feet.
What?
I wonder what will happen now. Let's see what the book says. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, dear.
What is it?
Silly me. It's not a recipe for cold medicine after all. It's a cure for baldness. But I must say, Your Majesty, long hair really does suit you.
Nanny Plum? I think my cold has gone.
Hooray!
Achoo! Oh, I seem to have caught the king's cold.
Oh, poor Nanny Plum. Now I'm going to take personal charge of getting you better.
Can we help too?
Of course you can. The more the merrier.
Please, that's not necessary, Your Majesty.
Oh, but it is.
Achoo!
Please, can I sit on it?
Your bottom is too small.
We need a bigger bottom.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, King Thistle.
Daddy, can you help us?
Help you with what?
Your Majesty, if you could sit on this egg until we build a nest, that would be most kind.
Very well.
Daddy looks a bit silly.
I don't look silly, do I?
No, Daddy.
I say, this is jolly uncomfortable. You won't be long, will you?
We'll be as quick as we can. We just need to build a nest.
I know. Elves can pick up sticks. Fairies can pick up soft things.
OK.
We'll collect these sticks.
We'll collect thistledown.
Ooh, thistledown is very soft. There.
And now, the magic words. Sticks, moss and thistle down, make me a nest all cosy and round. Lovely.
Can I get off now?
Of course, Your Majesty.
Look, there's a crack.
Oh, Daddy, you've broken the egg.
No, the egg is cracking on its own.
The egg is hatching.
Oh, it's a little chick.
Good. Now the mummy will hear the chick call and come to collect it, and I can get back to my work.
Oh, hello, Daddy.
What on earth is going on?
Ben's in a spot of bother.
Ah, I see.
Help! Help!
Flippity-flop! Stop, stop, stop! What were you doing to that poor creature?
We were just trying to help her. Betty's sad that she can't fly.
I see. Well, you needn't worry. She'll be flying soon enough on her own.
How?
Well, because she's one of those, insect things.
A caterpillar?
Thank you, Ben. Yes, a caterpillar. And they change, don't they?
Do they?
Of course they do. So you've nothing to worry about.
Right.
If you want to help, you can find her some leaves to eat.
So if we want to help her fly, we have to find more leaves?
Exactly. She needs to eat lots and lots of leaves.
Why?
You'll see. First, gather up the leaves.
OK, let's see who can get the most leaves.
OK, you're on.
Oh, do you think we fed Betty too many leaves?
Yes, she's a tiny bit fat.
There's no way she'll ever fly.
That's better. She's a good weight now.
Daddy, how can this help Betty fly?
You'll...
You're visiting the elf factory.
Why?
Well, Your Majesty, it's a very busy time of the year for the elf factory. What with Christmas coming up,
So what's that got to do with me?
you have to inspect the toys and make sure they are perfect.
That sounds fun.
Well, it's not fun, Holly. The toys are always perfect, and all I say is they're perfect. Do I have to go?
Well, someone has to. They're expecting a royal visit.
I could go and I could say the toys are perfect.
Yes. Why not?
And Nanny Plum can go along too, to look after you.
Oh, goody.
Hi, Holly.
Hi, Ben. We've come to see the elf factory. Do you know where it is?
Of course I do. I'm an elf.
So where is it?
Follow me.
Ooh.
This is the elf factory reception.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Hello. Princess Holly is here for the royal visit.
I see. Could you sign in, please?
What do I do?
Just put your name and job.
My name is Princess Holly and my job is being a pretty fairy princess.
Very good. Now, you will need these hard hats. And I notice you have wands.
Yes, we're fairies.
I'll need to take your wands. No magic is allowed in the elf factory. Elves don't do magic. And we are elves. Oh, now... Here we go.
I say, are we going on a picnic?
No, Daddy. This is food for Mr. Gnome.
What are we going to eat for dinner, Nanny?
There's no food left, Your Majesty. The gnome has eaten it all.
Nanny, remember that Mr. Gnome needs plastic flowers too.
Plastic flowers?
They go with the windmill.
Windmill? I'd better see what this gnome is up to.
Thank you, wise old elf. I couldn't have done a better job myself.
Ooh, look! A pretty bridge.
I can see you've certainly been working hard, gnome.
Yes, your kingliness.
So, when will it be safe for you to leave?
Oh, well, I don't think it ever will be, your royalness.
What?
I might have to stay here forever.
But what about my golf?
I won't get in your way.
But you are in my way.
Oh, custard and pickles.
I can't play golf with all this stuff around.
I know. We can play crazy golf.
Yes, crazy golf. This crazy golf is much better than the other kind.
Yes. Daddy, do you want us to teach you how to play crazy golf? It's fun.
Oh, okay. What do I do?
Just hit the ball through the little windmill.
And into the hole.
This is fun.
Oh dear.
We'll soon be home.
Yes, and it's good to see that the kingdom isn't flooded with frogs or jelly or anything.
Yes, Holly must be behaving herself.
Ah! There's too many ice creams.
Make it stop, Holly! Make it stop!
Siggity, stop! 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 Stop!
To you. That's better.
Oi! Where's our ice cream?
Goodness me!
I did try to stop it, Nanny, but it got worse.
Well, thank goodness the King and Queen aren't here to see all this mess.
It's the King and Queen. Hooray!
It's very nice of you all to welcome us home like this.
May I be the first to say how pleased we are to see you back again, Your Majesties. While you were away...
Yes. I'm a bit tired, so if you'll excuse me.
Ah, stop! Maybe you should go for a little walk, Your Majesty. I've just got a bit of tidying up to do inside.
Thank you, Nanny Plum, but all I want to do now is have a nice bath. Ah, ice cream.
I'm sorry, Daddy. It's all my fault. I tried to be a good queen and make everybody happy.
Nanny Plum, I'd like some bread with my egg, please.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. We haven't any bread this morning.
No bread? Then please magic some up.
I can't magic up bread without flour, and we've run out of flour.
Well, can't we order more flour from the elves?
I have, but as usual, the elf truck is late.
Nanny, the elf truck's here. Hi, Ben.
Hi, Ollie.
Food delivery!
At last, Mr. Elf. King Thistle is waiting for his breakfast.
Well, today we've got mushrooms, tomatoes, baked beans And, of course, eggs. That should make a splendid king's breakfast.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Elf. But the only thing I need today is flour.
Flour?
Yes, flour for making bread. The king wants bread.
No problem. We'll pick up a bag of flour from the elf windmill.
Thank you, Mr. Elf.
Let's see. We should be able to deliver it next week.
Next week? But I need flour today.
Ah, you know what they say? You can't rush the elf windmill.
Maybe I should visit this elf windmill.
Of course, Nanny Plum. We can take you if you like.
The windmill sounds fun. Can I come too?
Of course. Hop aboard, Princess Holly.
We've been invited to visit King and Queen Marigold this evening.
Oh, dear.
King and Queen Marigold are boring and snooty.
They always make me feel like a country bumpkin.
So why are we visiting them?
Because they invited us, and I didn't know how to say no.
I'm good at that sort of thing. Leave it with me.
Hello.
Queen Marigold, King Thistle here. I'm terribly sorry, but Queen Thistle and I can't come tonight.
Oh, no. We were so looking forward to seeing you.
Yes, sorry about that, but tonight we're going to, a music concert.
What kind of music?
Elf music.
Elf music?
Oh, I don't believe I've heard of elf music.
Oh, yes. It's rather good, actually.
Oh, King Marigold and I love good music. I know. We'll come to you.
Oh.
See you tonight.
Toodle-pip. Oh.
Everything all right, darling?
There's good news and bad news.
What's the good news?
We're not visiting King and Queen Marigold.
Hooray!
So, what's the bad news?
They're coming to see us instead.
Oh, no!
And they're expecting a concert of elf music.
What?
And I've, told them that elf music sounds good.
Oh, but the elf band sound terrible.
They're the only elf music we've got.
They're an embarrassment.
They don't sound that bad.
The last time they played, you said it was disgusting.
Well, maybe they've got better. Nanny! Summon the elf band.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Hello, everybody.
Peace of the night!
Goodness me.
Daddy, we're searching for pirate treasure. My uncle is Redbeard the Elf Pirate.
Your Majesties.
A pirate, eh?
Not a nasty pirate, Your Majesty. A good pirate. For I am Redbeard, the elf pirate.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
So, where's this treasure?
Up above the castle, I point to the sky, and hidden underneath me is where the clue lies.
Well, that's just nonsense.
I know. The roof is above the castle.
And it points to the sky.
Very clever, Your Majesties.
But that's ridiculous. I've dusted on top of the roof 100 times.
Maybe it'd be under the roof.
I've an idea. Take a look under the roof, Nanny Plum.
Oh, are you sure, Your Majesty?
I command it.
As you wish. Zip, zap, zap! Roof lift up!
Oh, I meant take a look through the attic door.
Oh.
Another map.
The X is at the river.
Let's go!
Wait for me!
Oh, we're back where we started.
Where is the treasure? Uncle,
What does the riddle say?
Up and down and side to side, it's inside this thing I really hide.
The ship goes up and down. And it goes side to side.
Yes,
the ship.
So that's where the treasure is.
That's right. You worked it out.
Tadpoles?
They must be invisible. Nanny, did you do a spell on them?
No, Holly.
So where are they?
Oh dear. I think the king has found them.
Oh, where did this come from? Ugh.
Really? What a fuss over such a little creature.
My tadpoles!
Your tadpoles have turned into frogs, Princess Holly.
Tadpoles? Frogs? What on earth is going on?
Daddy, I did tell you I had some homework. Here, froggies. This way. This is my room. And these are my toys. Crank, 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 crank. Let's play hide and seek. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming, ready or not. Found you. Let's play another game. Hop, hop, hop.
Bedtime, Princess Holly.
Nanny, say hello to my friends. Fluffy, Tiddles, Mopsy and Ben.
Hello?
Good night, froggies. You have to close your eyes.
Okay.
You can open your eyes now.
Surprise!
I said no birthday party.
It's not a birthday party, darling.
It's just a surprise party.
Oh, well then, I suppose.
Happy congratulations, Your Majesty, on being such an excellent king. Well done.
Oh, thank you.
And now for the giant firework.
It's as big as a carrot.
Aha! I love fireworks.
And now, Your Majesty, the elf band will sing a special song in your honor. Oompa, oompa, old King Thistle is a very old king, and he's 1 year older today. Old King Thistle, he's old and grey. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Of course, the song isn't actually about you. It's about a different king, Your Majesty.
A king far away from here.
Whose birthday it is today.
In that case, it was a very nice song.
Hooray! Come on, Daddy. Let's go!
Ho-ho! This is fun!
Happy birthday, Daddy.
Oh, thank you, Holly.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Holly. Are you ready to come camping?
Yes, please.
Why have you brought an orange?
It's to scare off gnomes.
You know what they say? To scare off a gnome, bring an orange from home.
What's wrong with gnomes?
Oh, you don't want to bring a gnome on a camping trip. They talk and talk and talk and talk.
Yes, gnomes are just like elves.
Absolutely not. Gnomes are greedy, boring creatures who talk and talk and talk and
Goodness,
talk and...
look at the time. We really should be going.
Bye, Mummy and Daddy. Bye, Nanny.
Goodbye.
Have fun!
Watch out for those gnomes.
Don't worry, we've got our orange.
Here's the timetable. 1, set up camp. 2, hang up washing. 3, make a campfire. 4...
Dad, we're on holiday.
Try to relax, Mr. Elf.
I'll do my best, Mrs. Elf. Here we are.
Yippity-doo-dah!
Will there be any dancing?
Can we sing songs?
There will be no dancing or singing, just camping. Here's the tent.
Shall I magic the tent up for us, Mr. Elf?
Holly, I'd rather you didn't do any magicking. Remember, this is an elf camp.
Elves have been camping for hundreds of years. We can put tents up with our eyes closed.
Wow!
1 elf tent.
Hooray!
Lovely. Now we're on holiday.
Yes, and that means there's holiday work to be done.
Holiday work?
Next on the list, hang out the washing.
But we've only just arrived. Why do you need to hang out the washing?
A campsite can never be too clean and tidy.
I'll slice the orange.
Mrs. Elf, how do oranges keep gnomes away?
It's the smell. Gnomes...
We need to pull harder. Oh, I wonder what they want. Typical. They ring for me and then they wander off somewhere. Nanny Plum! Eh?
We're here!
Why are you so tiny?
Daisy and Poppy did a spell on us!
Honestly, it's not hard to look after Daisy and Poppy. You just have to play with them.
We tried that, Nanny Plum, but it went a bit wrong.
What Daisy and Poppy like most is their baby dolly. Now, where is it?
Boo!
Oh, Daisy and Poppy. Where have you put your baby dolly?
Baby Dolly! Baby Dolly!
Hello, I'm Baby Plum. Baby Plum is lots of fun. Change my nappy, please.
Oh no! They've changed Nanny into a doll.
Baby Plum is lots of fun. Feed me, please.
What are we going to do? We need to get help. Let's call my mum. She'll know what to do. Good thinking, Ben. This is heavy. All together, push.
Hello? Mrs. Elf speaking.
Mum, it's me, Ben.
Oh, Ben, you sound different.
Yes, we need a bit of help. Please come quick.
Righto.
What's this?
It's food for the picnic.
You mean you actually bring food with you to a picnic?
Yes.
It's probably some strange elf custom, Your Majesty.
Ho, how charming.
I've got plenty of food for everyone.
Thanks, Ben. But fairies don't eat elf food. We have our own special fairy food.
Here it is.
Oh, but the basket is empty. You've forgotten your food.
Silly Ben. It isn't empty. It's a magic picnic basket.
It can give us anything we want.
Let's start with the drinks. I feel like some sparkling fairy juice. Magic basket oh so old. Let's have fairy juice, sparkling and cold.
Wow.
Oh, yes, young elf. It is rather impressive.
Ben, perhaps you would like to choose the drinks for the children.
It can be anything you like.
Anything? Can I really ask for anything?
Yes, anything at all.
OK. Lemonade, please.
Isn't that a bit boring and ordinary?
Elves like lemonade, and I'm an elf.
But Ben, you can have anything you like in the whole wide world.
In that case, lemonade with a dollop of ice cream.
Are you sure you wouldn't like something more exotic?
OK, lemonade with 2 dollops of ice cream.
Good choice, Ben. Magic basket, please. Lemonade with lots of ice cream.
Hooray! Thanks, Holly.
Don't forget Gaston.
Nanny Plum, where's breakfast?
So sorry, Your Majesty, but the elves haven't delivered the food yet.
A boiled egg is all I want, Nanny. Can't you just magic one?
I could magic an egg, of course. But real farm eggs taste much better.
I don't care. I'm hungry and I would like an egg now.
Very well, Your Majesty. Abracadabra! Boiled eggy.
Ooh, smelly.
That's disgusting. What is it?
It's a dragon's egg.
Well, get rid of it.
I could magic a real chicken to lay an egg for you.
No, don't. I think I'll wait for the elf farm delivery.
It might take some time, Your Majesty.
I am not leaving this table until I've had my egg.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Nanny, they're here. Hi, Ben.
Hi, Holly.
Food delivery!
What kept you, Mr. Elf? King Thistle is waiting for his breakfast.
Sorry, Nanny Plum. We dropped a carrot on the way and had to go back to pick it up.
OK, let's get this food into the castle. Carrot, tomato, small lettuce. Oh, but where's the egg?
The egg!
That's the one thing we need. The king wants an egg.
We'll go straight back to the elf farm and get one.
Holly, do you want to come with us?
Yes, please. Nanny, can I go to the elf farm?
OK, Holly. You can make sure we get a good egg.
The porridge pot is empty.
Yes, Holly. Daisy and Poppy will be practicing their magic this morning.
Nanny Plum has taught them a simple porridge spell.
Wandy, Wandy! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Just to be clear, Nanny Plum, nothing's going to go wrong, is it?
No, Your Majesty.
I don't want another magic jelly flood.
That was jelly. Porridge is a very different beast.
And Daisy and Poppy have been practicing so hard.
Little porridge pot, fill, fill, fill.
Well done, Daisy and Poppy.
Hee hee! The twins should make breakfast more often.
It's quite tasty. More, more, more.
Daisy, Poppy, stop!
More, 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 more.
Porridge flood! Stop it, Nanny!
Little porridge pot! Stop!
Yuck! I'm covered in horrible gooey porridge. Thanks to my silly little sisters.
Now, Holly, remember, Daisy and Poppy are only babies.
And we'll have this porridge cleared up in a flash.
I'd forgotten the twins knew how to say more.
More, more.
Oh, when I was a baby, the first word I said was bang. That's not a good word for a magical baby to know. Bang!
Bang, bang, bang.
Give Mummy your wands.
I'll be off then. My friends are coming round to play.
Ah, yes, Holly. Mummy and I were thinking it would be fun if you and your friends played with Daisy and Poppy today.
But, Daddy...
It would be a chance for the twins to learn your game.
Please, can you fix it, Nanny?
Don't worry. I know just what to do.
I knew Nanny Plum would have a spell to fix it.
I'm not going to fix it.
Are you going to buy a new teapot?
No, much simpler than that.
What?
We'll tell the Queen. Excuse me, Your Majesty.
What is it, Nanny Plum?
Unfortunately, there has been a little accident.
Accident? What happened?
I'm sorry to say that your teapot has been broken.
Oh, the teapot I said no one was to touch.
Yes.
Nanny Plum, I told you not to dust that tea set.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I have a good mind to turn you into a slug.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, darling?
Could you turn me into a snail, perhaps, instead?
No.
Mummy, it was me. I did it, and I've been sad all day. And now you're going to have to turn me into a slug instead of Nanny.
Oh no, my poor darling. Don't be sad. It's only a silly piece of pottery.
But, Mummy, you were going to turn Nanny into a slug.
Oh, I didn't really mean that.
Sorry I made you sad, Mummy.
Oh, Holly, I'm only sad that you felt you couldn't tell me.
We did try and mend it.
It doesn't look like it did before, but the children have tried their hardest.
Oh, that is beautiful. Just as beautiful as it was before.
Shall I give it a dust, Your Majesty?
No. This is one of a kind and very fragile. No one must touch it. Promise.
We promise.
I will treasure it forever.
Nanny Plum?
Hello, Nanny Plum. Yes. Yes, of course. Right away. Nanny says I have to get back to work.
Oh, but Daddy, what about lunch?
I know, but there is more important king work to be done.
But Daddy, you're king. That means you're in charge.
Ah, Holly, everyone thinks I'm in charge, but really, I get told what to do all the time. When are we having lunch, Nanny?
There's no time for lunch, Your Majesty. You have to judge a fairy fruit and vegetable competition.
How do you do that, Daddy?
How do I do that, Nanny?
You pick the biggest.
Princess Holly and King Thistle.
Hooray! Hooray!
Here are the finalists, Your Majesty. This is a tomato.
Ah, very, big.
And this, a strawberry.
Also very big and, red. Now I have to make another speech. Ah. Well done, everybody, for growing this, stuff. It all looks, very big. Now, without further ado, I judge that the winner is the tomato. Or perhaps the strawberry. No, the tomato.
Daddy, they keep using magic.
Yes, this happens every time.
Why don't we just see which one tastes the best?
What a good idea. Let's take...
Ooh, Nanny Plum, you smell horrible.
Well, at least no one else was here to see all that.
My goodness, is that you, Nanny Plum?
Yes, Queen Thistle. I'm just teaching the children a few fairy rules.
Excellent. And what fairy rules are you teaching?
Rule 1. Fairies must always look nice. Hair lovely, clothes stylish, skin beautifully clean.
Yes. I've been showing the children what not to do.
Rule 2. Fairies must never ever be without their wands.
Yes, Strawberry. King Thistle doesn't want to know all the little details.
Quite right. You seem to have everything under control, Nanny Plum. Please carry on.
Thank you, Your Royalness.
Did you notice that Nanny Plum seemed a bit smelly?
I thought it was the ladybird.
Now, where was I?
You had just shouted, "Wow!" Uff. That's the sound you made as you landed in the mud. Uff.
Thank you, Strawberry. Actually, that brings today's lesson to a close.
That was a brilliant lesson, especially the adventure bits.
I'm pleased you enjoyed it, Ben, and thank you for rescuing me. It's nice to have you back. Hair be lovely, clothes have style, skin beautifully clean.
Nanny Plum, you look lovely and pretty again.
Thank you, Strawberry. Now, children, what do you think I've learnt today?
What to shout when you fall out of trees and stuff?
No.
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
My goodness.
Must tidy
What's
up.
this?
It's Ben's
Tidy
robot.
up.
Nanny has borrowed it to tidy up the castle.
It looks like it's doing a very good job.
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
I think I prefer the traditional fairy way.
Dinner time!
Dinner!
I expect the robot has come to serve us our dinner.
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
Oh,
Must
goodness
tidy
me!
up.
I think we should tell this robot to stop.
We can't! The robot only listens to Ben.
So what can we do?
Ben told the robot to tidy the whole castle. So maybe we should go to bed and let the robot finish.
Good idea, Holly. The robot should have finished tidying by morning.
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
What? Is it morning already?
Must tidy up. Must tidy up.
Put me down! Put me down!
Goodness me! What's happening?
The robot is tidying up everything.
Yes, including us.
It's a monster. How do we stop it?
Only Ben can stop it.
Hello, Mrs. Elf speaking.
Hello, Mrs. Elf. Sorry, it is a bit late, but this is an emergency. We need Ben. Now.
Mr. Elf, your king commands you.
OK, climb aboard. You'll have to leave your wands here. Magic isn't allowed on elf boats. And we're elves.
Let's get going. I'll do the steering.
Hang on a minute. You might be king on land, Your Majesty, but on this boat, I'm the captain. So I'm in charge.
All right, Captain. As long as I get a fish.
Holly and Ben, wind the engine.
Aye, aye, Captain.
King Thistle, take the wheel.
Okie dokie, Captain. Oh, this is fun.
Turn ship to starboard.
What?
Turn right.
Why didn't you say so?
At sea, we don't say left and right. We say port and starboard.
Isn't that a bit silly?
We'll fish from the stern.
Where's that?
The back of the boat. Come with me. Fishing is a tricky business. You must have the right type of bait.
What kind of bait are we using today?
Stale bread.
Stale bread? Who likes stale bread?
Should we put some butter on it, Dad?
And jam?
Yes. We're not going to catch anything with stale bread, old boy. Stick a bit of jam on it.
Stop! I'm the captain, so while we're aboard Bunty, we do what I say.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Now be quiet. Fish don't like noise.
Very bossy, isn't he?
This is so exciting.
Shh, everybody. Now we wait.
Are you sure this is right?
Of course I'm sure.
Come on, let me have a go.
Fine.